Hello everyone, it's Erica and I'm back with another video. This is going to be an update video with Mrs. Mittens. So it's been a while. I actually, in the time span, I forget when I uploaded my last video. I think it was right before I went to my bachelorette party, which was end of July, start of August. I finished graduate school. I finished my mental health counseling program. I have started working in private practice. I have gotten married and we are looking for a house to buy. So a lot of changes. So I'm kind of just coming back to say hey and to see what kind of content you guys would like to see. I kind of want to do more mental health based stuff, especially now that I have credentials. I am an associate professional counselor in the state of Georgia, and I am a nationally certified counselor in the United States. So that was very, very exciting. Right now I am working in a private practice and I do primarily the general population. However, my heart is still with the acute population with schizophrenia, psychosis, schizotypal, schizoid personality disorders. So anything with that, I would love to provide care to those on an outpatient setting so people don't just have to stay inpatient when they have that disorder and they're recovering from psychosis, because there aren't many resources for people besides intensive outpatient and just outpatient when they're recovering and they're, living everyday life with schizophrenia. There aren't really many therapists who specialize in that. So I would love to work with that population as well as personality disorders. But right now I mainly do anxiety, depression, mood disorder type stuff. I'm also working for a sexual assault center. So I do trauma counseling as well. And it's just basically geared towards people who have faced some sort of sexual trauma in their lives and are looking for some resources. So I really, really love what I do. If you guys have questions about anything concerning the test that I had to take a national exam and then a K-CREP exam, like an exit exam. I'm not gonna say I went through, I didn't go through medical school. I'm not gonna say that I know what medical school is like. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not gonna say at all I know what medical school is like, because I don't. But that was the hardest thing I've ever done and the closest thing I've ever done to medical school in my life. Basically, what had happened was that my internship was contracted with a local hospital near the school, and I went and I worked inpatient. So when COVID hit, they withdrew the students, which cut down on my time to complete my internship. So I was faced with, do I either work 5 days a week, sometimes more, and complete my internship while doing classes at night, and my days were either 14 hours long to like 8 hours long, or do I wait another semester to graduate, potentially longer than that? And the thing I ran into was I was trying to get married. So I wanted to be graduated and have my degree just for personal reasons before I got married, because I put myself through school. Nobody else did. Except for my dad, but that's besides the point. So I went ahead and I did that, and that was definitely one of the more challenging times in my life, and I'm glad to be out on the other side. And that's why, long-winded reason why I stopped making videos is because I was basically doing schoolwork and then internship 24/7. But I'm really, really thankful for what I went through and what I experienced, because it made me a better clinician. It definitely gave me way more experience than I thought it would. So that was great. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. This isn't scripted, so I just wanted to pop on here and check in and see how you guys were doing, what you guys are up to. Sound off in the comments. Let's see. Jacob and I got married in Florida. It was lovely. The rain held out just in time for our ceremony. That was a bit of a cluster. Our venue actually canceled on us 2 days before our wedding, and we're in Georgia. So we had to hop in the car, drive down there, switch venues. Thankfully, we got to have it at the hotel we were staying at. So we had the ceremony and the reception there. It was a beautiful day, even with the rain in and out. And I'm very thankful to be part of his family, and I'm thankful that he is a part of mine. And then we came back up here and we honeymooned in Maine because we love the cold. But actually, some of my family ended up getting COVID, so we had to come back down here, as well as there is a huge difference between north and south in the States, and we weren't aware that we had to quarantine for 2 weeks when we got up to Maine. So there wasn't really a lot we could do, even though we provided negative COVID tests, everything like that. We didn't want to make people uncomfortable, so we were just like, well, let's head back and just do a honeymoon later on in the year. So that's just kind of what we're waiting on. And then pretty soon after that, I started my job. So right now I'm just kind of going through that phase of being a new clinician and trusting in myself and understanding that I have the experience, I have the expertise somewhat, just kind of having that confidence in myself. So that's been very difficult, but I'm getting through it. And, you know, again, I love what I do. So if there's anything you guys want to ask me or have me make videos on, I have a bunch of ideas, whether it be educating about different mental disorders and what they present as, what they look like, or healthy relationships, boundaries, just topics that I go through with my clients every day. I do want to make them more accessible to the general public who might not be able to afford counseling. So I'm not saying that this is counseling by any point. It's not. If you have the resources and you have the availability, please go see a counselor. Even if nothing's wrong in your life, you don't have to have something wrong to go see a counselor. I just wanted to make videos to where if there's a specific topic that people, not necessarily advice, need some help with, well, then it's right there. So you guys sound off and let me know what kind of content you want to see. And it doesn't necessarily have to be mental health related, but that is kind of my thing. So I guess I will see you guys in the future, and thank you so much for watching and going through this journey with me. And you guys are so loved and so worthy. Bye, guys.